Coach Jack Daniels at the Boxers Trainers Channel. We have attempted to do this show previously, maybe I want to say an hour ago, but I was held up because I didn't I didn't have any volume. And it is yet to be determined if we have any volume right now. But I think we do because the indicator, the sound indicator is flashing. So we have sound. Okay, let's do this thing right now. Look, check this out, y'all. We are live, first of all, right? The Bible Training Channel is live. And we have been on early, as I previously have said. And one of my favorite people of all times, right, uh, came on screen on the live and indicated he couldn't hear. A shout out to Gil Coles, one of my favorite people in the whole world when it comes to boxing, right? He should have been a boxing analyst himself, in my opinion, because he is definitely a person in the intellectual know when it comes to the sport of boxing, right? He can talk some boxing right along with the best. So, that being said, we hope at this juncture that he can hear me. Can you hear me? You know what I'm saying? That's like you know what I mean? The old people. Can you hear me? The volume control is conceding to the fact that the volume is on. So Gil Coles, shout out to Gil Coles. So that being said, let's hit the topic. Right now, this isn't hype. This isn't hype. Gervonta Davis versus high tech Vasily Lomachenko was due to fight, I believe, in September or November. I'm not sure which one is correct, but I know for certain that they were scheduled to fight this year. And they were in negotiations when the negotiations collapsed. Vasily Lomachenko, for some odd reason, which is going to be complicit to the conversation we're having today about why Vasily Lomachenko wouldn't want to face the one of two faces of boxing, which is one, this, excuse me, Gervonta Tank Davis, and two would be Canelo Alvarez. So that being said, now it is well known that Vasily Lomachenko has been chasing that elusive, undisputed title for years. And this would have been one of the times when he had the opportunity, based on the fact that he is one of the belt holders in the lightweight division. He is the IBF lightweight champion of the world, that being Vasily Lomachenko. And Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA lightweight champion of the world. So this made for a good action-packed fight when it came to two people who were trying to increase the longevity of their boxing skill set, right? They wanted to test one another. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Vasily Lomachenko to see who would be the best, who would be the greatest to overcome that particular obstacle. And both of these cats are worthy of being in the ring with one another, I might add, because Vasily Lomachenko is one of the technicians in the sport of boxing. He is well renowned as being one of the scientific boxers in the business, right? And a lot of people mimic trying to fasten to the likes of a Vasily Lomachenko style. And that's complicated because Vasily Lomachenko is elusive. He is one of the most elusive boxers that I have had the conversation or had the opportunity to run across. That being said, Gervonta Tank Davis is one of the hardest hitting lightweights in the business, right? He has 30 wins, 28 by knockout. Now, it is kind of, to me, it is kind of easy to suggest that instead of being one of the victims of Gervonta Davis' knockout hands, right? Vasily Lomachenko is taking the opinion, in my opinion, that he would rather go out having a perfect bout on his last outing with George Campos Jr., where he knocked out George Campos, I believe it was like the seventh round with a gut shot that just stopped George Campos Jr. George Campos Jr., in my opinion, is not a slouch by no means, right? A lot of people don't give him the credit due him, and that's yet to be determined why. But in my opinion, George Campos Jr. is one of the best boxers in the lightweight division. Now, whether he feels worthy of to continue his pursuits as a lightweight is yet to be determined. But in my opinion, George Campos is a warrior in the sense that he'll come to fight and he doesn't duck anybody. That is could be attested by the likes of uh, Devin the Dream Haney. When Devin the Dream Haney was in Australia twice, once to uh, take the undisputed lightweight championship of the world from George Campos Jr. and to uh, honor the uh, honor the contract that they had that uh, George Campos Jr. was entitled to an immediate rematch, and he did that. And Gervonta, excuse me, and Devin Dream Haney in turn went back to Australia to defend his undisputed uh, lightweight championship of the world, and he was victorious. I said all that to say this: point five, point five in the house. It's a pleasure to have you on too, my brother. Point fire in the house, y'all. So that being said, it's kind of understandable why Vasily Lomachenko don't want to run the risk of taking another loss, especially given the fact that Vasily Lomachenko actually believed in his heart of hearts that he beat Devin the Dream Haney. But he didn't get the nod when it came to the judges. The judges awarded Devin Haney a darn good fight between the two, I might add, the belts, the win. So I don't know how we don't know how that affected Vasily Lomachenko to repeat the possibility of losing again to Gervonta Davis. We don't know. I can only assume that that has something to do with his mindset in refusing to take a fight with, again, the face of boxing, the cash cow of boxing, and one of the hardest hitting boxers in the business, right? And again, that might be one of the reasons why Vasily Lomachenko was dissuaded from taking this fight. Again, this fight would have put Vasily Lomachenko and his family in a position where he never had the lace of a pair of gloves to get in his life, because that's the type of payday this particular fight would bring to the table for Vasily Lomachenko. So we know that to be a fact. Um, uh, Frank the Ghost Martin just lost to Gervonta Davis, and we should be well aware that he was compensated handsomely for that loss. That being said, we have to deal with the fact that that fight is not going to be made, and we'll have to keep it moving, because there is a logical explanation within the mindset of Vasily Lomachenko why he isn't taking that fight. And I am not going to be one of those pundits to criticize Vasily Lomachenko for um, not taking the fight. Vasily Lomachenko has a lot going on. He has the war on his shoulder in his home country. The Germans are trying to conquer uh, uh, Vasily Lomachenko's country, and the people are having none of it. They're not having any of it. They're fighting for what they believe is uh, the right to believe in the love of country. And I believe it's the same. That being said, we're going to wish Vasily Lomachenko uh, a good life. And if he decides to change his mind and get back in the ring, we are not going to be there to have criticism for him for not taking this fight. That being said, hit the subscription button, hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and let me know what y'all think about whether Vasily Lomachenko should have took that fight. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about that. That said, I got to go. See you next time.